Not so fast, y'all. You think you can just up and run away? You crazy. I like to eat people from other planets.
In the future, the race for immortality will come in 3 guises: cybernetically enhanced humans, cyborgs, artificially intelligent beings, synths, and synthetic beings downloaded with human consciousness, hybrids. Alright, it's time to get those gears spinning. Guys, we're reacting and reviewing the new Alien show that just came out. It's called Alien Earth. There's like 2 episodes out, and this is the first one. So I'm going to watch it, and we're going to check it out together. I saw the preview, and I thought the preview sucked. But I'm going to give my honest critique of this. We're going to try to be fair. So we've already got some stuff going on. Cyborg synths and synthetic beings downloaded with human consciousness. Hybrids. So the synthetic beings aren't synths. This sounds stupid already. Cyborg synths and hybrids. Alright. Which technology prevails will determine what corporation rules the universe. God damn. Alright. What about just Earth? Does Earth have a monopoly on the universe? Now, this is the first time an alien's come to Earth, right? That's what this show's about, I think. That's why it's called Alien Earth. This looks cool. Okay. That's an interesting way to start off. I don't know what that was, that flash there that just happened. But alright. I thought they were going to misspell the word Earth for a second. USCSS Maganaut? Is that how you say that word? Wayland Yutani Corporation. Year 2120. Critters chattering. Hold on a second. Do I have the stupid... I want off subtitles, I think. Mission length, 65 years. Distance to Earth, 805 million miles. Damn. How did they pee in there? Man, she actually looks like a woman. You don't get many of those nowadays.
You're gonna eat that, mate?
Yeah, I was. Thank you so much.
I'm telling you that as a doctor.
He's the doctor? The first thing he did was pop a smoke. Maybe they're just kidding. They're just teasing.
You have to do it yourself. You have to go to it.
Wasn't... Okay. I thought... Wasn't... He was just standing there in like a suit, though. And then he's over here at the other end of the room? I'm getting confused already.
Yeah.
There he is.
Say that's Wayland Yutani.
That's us.
Yeah, that's who we work for.
Oh, okay.
Right? And they control North and South America.
On the moon, right?
Hold on. He just said that's who we work for. William Yutani or whatever. Who is this guy? Would they... Okay. Why wouldn't he already know that?
No.
The kid hasn't done his social studies.
There's 4
Okay.
companies. They govern the entire globe.
Don't forget the new one.
Alright, we're getting some expedition dump here. And some weird cuts, but it's alright so far, I guess. So, 4 companies rule the world.
Prodigy.
What's that one?
And there's a 5th one now. Called Prodigy, she said? So these are them? Who's this old bag? So there's 5 companies who rule the world.
Clear.
That's the one. Youngest trillionaire ever.
Right, so...
Mr. Tang.
We were right in the middle of the expedition dump. What is going on with this Chinese guy? Is he like a stalker?
Hey, comms are down.
Well, he's weird. I guess this guy's the captain. He seems like it. Or is this guy the captain? Oh, this is the guy. This is the other Chinese guy. I knew there was like a Chinese guy standing over those people looking down, and it was this guy at first. And then they showed this other Chinese guy, Mr. Wang or whatever, and he was in there and he's just wearing white, and I got confused. I was like, wait a second, wasn't he just in the other room? They all look the same. You know.
Then shut down a little zoo.
Okay, I think he means real suggestions.
This is a real suggestion. Those things give me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
Specimens.
What the hell?
Easy for you to say, cyborg.
So this guy's a cyborg? Man, we've got a lot of stuff we have to jumble. So this dude's a cyborg. And this other, I think it's a black woman. It's either a man or a woman, I can't quite tell, but I think it's a black woman. And she keeps specimens? That was a face hugger in that room.
So the company can put shit into our breakfast cereal to control our
Maybe
minds.
that is not a real thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
The specimens are the mission. Period. Extra security. Or restrict you to your quarters.
Man, this guy's kind of like a dick, isn't he? I mean, he's a cyborg. Jeez, I don't know. He's coming off a bit strong, isn't he? What's this guy's problem? I mean, it sounds like he just lost some of his friends, from what it sounds like. Look at this. He's like pure hatred. Our cyborg's evil. So this must be like the science officer or something, who has all of these specimens that they've collected from, I guess, around the universe. And one of them's a face hugger. It didn't close, it still has a hole in the top. Look at that thing. They're all just gonna go back to sleep. Weren't they just in cryo sleep? They're about to go back in cryo sleep. There it is.
No, I never knew.
Man, they got a lot of specimens, don't they? All these containers? Where have they been going? Look at this thing. What is this? Is it like showing us stuff that's happening in the future? There's some odd editing and choices. Maybe they had to wake up, you know, they have to wake up every so often to like eat and take a piss and have a cigarette, I guess. And I guess that was showing us these glimpses of what's going to happen before they reach Earth. Prodigy Neverland, Research Island. Well, so far it's not horrible, guys. We're about 10 minutes in. I mean, it's fine, you know. We're seeing some stuff. It doesn't look too bad. I was wondering what the budget was.
What is it?
It's a scorpion. What do you think we should do with it?
Squash it.
What if, while I'm squashing it, another scorpion stings me? To protect its friend, the same way you're trying to protect me. Think of how a scorpion must feel, trapped under glass.
Where have I seen this actor before? Man, I've seen this dude several places. Where is the... man, I must have seen him just recently in something. I was like, man, is that one actor? I'll think about it in a second. I need to think of where I've seen this guy.
It's time.
So,
We have to.
she's sick.
Are you gonna kill it?
Do you want me to?
She just told you she did. Weren't you listening?
No.
Why you want it alive now? That was a weird analogy. What if when I squash it, another scorpion comes and stings me because it's trying to protect his friend? What did he say? The way that you're trying to protect me or something? Alright.
I don't know. You'll have to tell me.
Who the hell is this thing? What is this guy? Look at this guy. God damn. Looks like that thing from Resident Evil. That's one hell of a suit. Why does he Why would he need to be all gassed up like that? And then they don't have any protection, and they're just walking right past whatever it was he was spraying on that wall. Okay. I'm like extra critical about everything. Guys, I still need to watch the final 3 episodes of Ironheart. And I don't know. I'm like not watching it in protest because it invokes the feeling of gouging my eyes out, but it is funny. I'll get back to it at some point and I'll finish those last 3 episodes. You know, sometime before what is it called? Avengers Doomsday or whatever. But with the unholy trinity of demonic nature, you just have like the Rings of Power, the Acolyte, and then Ironheart, and it's just like I don't have faith in anything. So I'm like I'm being a little critical when I'm watching this. Hopefully it's good. I want to be pleasantly surprised.
Up, you got a little something.
Man, look at that head. You can tell that she has like one of those skull cap things on.
That's you.
So she's gonna be a hybrid then? Because they mentioned at the beginning about putting human consciousness or whatever into synthetic beings. So they're gonna make her into one of those hybrids. So we got a cyborg black guy, and now we're gonna have a hybrid girl.
Welcome in.
So this is one of the big 5. This young guy, he's the youngest billionaire or whatever.
Do you know who Neil Armstrong was? He was the first man to set foot on the moon. You're gonna be the first too. Person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Transition.
Special.
Why would you need that? I mean, she's gonna be awake for like a minute before I'm assuming they put her under. I don't know. So this is like potentially illegal. We don't know, but all of this stuff is very secret. Like the lab itself did look kind of shabby to me, but okay.
She looks like a Wendy.
She's just gonna lay on that table? I thought they were gonna hook her up to stuff. Interesting concept. So I guess the actual girl is dead because she looks like she had some kind of disease. Interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with that. You transported this person's consciousness, I guess their brain, somehow their consciousness, into this synthetic body. There's some interesting stuff you could do with that, depending on how they go about it. That's a pretty place. It looks like Jurassic World, doesn't it? Damn, so she's just hanging out. On like the side of a cliff? How'd she get up there? Was she a mountain climber? God damn. She has superpowers? What? Hold up. Hold up. I mean, so she's like, so I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. I thought like maybe like it's organic material and stuff. She just jumped off of a cliff. Is she super strong too? How else did she get up there? Can she fly and shit? I mean, she's a synthetic. So I guess her whole body is like pure metal. That was a... Okay. So is she gonna be like killing aliens and stuff? God damn! So she can run like Captain America. So she can run like the Flash, man. So these synthetics have superpowers. I don't remember, because like in the other Alien films, they didn't have superpowers. What was that guy's name? The dude who plays Magneto. He's a great actor. Oh, his name's on the tip of my tongue. I'll think about it later. But you know the guy I'm talking about, and he played that. I don't think they called him a synthetic, did they? Didn't they just... What was the name for him? Well, I thought it was just an android or something like that. And he was curious about the aliens and stuff. I don't know. Like he wasn't like he was stronger than your average person because he had like metal in his body. I don't remember him being able to do stuff like this. So they just made her a superhero. Look at that. God damn. I was not expecting that at all. That's gonna take away... You gotta be careful with that stuff. We got aliens fighting the Flash.
Wendy, darling, how are you feeling today? These are weird. Your breasts. They're weird. You are in an adult body now. Why?
Because synthetic bodies don't grow.
So she's just a kid. I mean, she looked pretty young. How old was she when she was transferred over? How much time has passed since then? It's gotta be like the next few days, I guess.
The human body manufactures hormones. Have those anymore?
We've tried to simulate them. To simulate...
Look at this guy. He's like giving this real creepy vibe. You don't have those anymore. So she doesn't have any emotions? Because her body doesn't create all that stuff that a normal body does?
We need to increase the intensity.
We've had this discussion. She's not human anymore. Why are we pretending she is?
Damn, who are these people? They can't be... I thought this may have been her dad. He says she's not human anymore. I guess that's technically true.
If I'm not human, what am I?
Whatever you want to be.
I got you something. Oh, and
I mean, she still remembers all the same stuff, right? Like she remembers... Like she's still the same because it's her consciousness. And we saw when this synth was laying on the table, it looked like her memories were flowing into her, into Wendy here. And that's how, you know, so it's like the same mind. This is a weird conversation.
You're never alone. You got us.
Who are you? Are these her parents? This guy's weird.
So we need to help them to make the transition so they're not afraid.
Damn, these kids.
You're up.
Man, they're young as heck. Man, they're like 10 years old. They're putting these kids in adult bodies. I think I remember them mentioning that in the trailer, right? Why is this guy always wearing pajamas? Wasn't he wearing that a few days ago?
Who wants to ride? Whoa.
Look at her, she's got super strength. So she does remember everything.
Gave me this big girl body.
Grown-up minds don't fit.
Because grown-up minds are too stiff.
Grown-up minds are too stiff. So only kids' minds can be transferred into the adult bodies? Okay.
Question?
When do we get to go home?
You don't.
What is this guy's deal? Who the hell is this kid? I don't remember seeing him in that group of other kids.
Please, we need to begin.
Go around.
Damn, that was rude. Go around? He's like the doctor. What do you mean? That was rude. Who the hell is that? What the hell? This looks stupid. I mean, I see what they're trying to do. But, alright. It's definitely giving off the creepy vibes, isn't it? Oh, she's freaked out. Look at her. It's about time. I've been thinking, like, can we get back to the ship and the aliens and shit? I mean, like, all this is... It's somewhat interesting, I guess, but... I don't know. I'm just kind of like, where's the aliens? I hope the alien kills everyone, man. Is that the future again? Status update from Security Officer USCSS Maginot. Navigation compromised. Here's the cyborg, who just absolutely hates that Asian guy. Cargo containment has failed. The aliens already escaped. Specimens... I didn't even get a chance to read what it said. Don't kill her, she's the only attractive one. Crew status. This dude's evil.
What are you doing? Let me in!
What the hell is that? Is this guy an alien? This guy has like a blowtorch in his hand. This guy had a blowtorch in his hand, like in his arm. I've never seen them being able to do that. I thought they were just... So cyborgs have blowtorches in their arms. Her acting isn't that good, is it? This scene right here feels like a B-movie. Her acting... If she's being chased by an alien right now, she is not selling this scene. This dude is... I don't know. Was she dead? You killed the only attractive one. Shouldn't have done it. Collision course with Earth unavoidable. That's where they were going though, wasn't it? Containment of specimens, priority 1.
I need the impact room.
Why would he need that mask on his face? He has a blowtorch in his arm. He wouldn't need that. So they're about to hit the Earth. Oh, they ain't about to hit the Earth. What is this thing? Their space dock? Outside the moon? They just scraped that. This said impact. I thought they were about to hit the Earth. It looks like they're heading straight for the Earth now. So all those people are dead? How did the alien get out? Alright. New Siam. Prodigy City. Who's that guy?
His name is Joe.
This guy's Joe? He doesn't look like a Joe to me.
What does he do? Well, he's a medic. He's really good at it, too.
Are they still on the island? And she's looking at some dude in a city far, far away.
She's watching the brother again.
He works for Prodigy, just like us.
Are there just random cameras? He looks like he's in some Puerto Rican looking place. Are there just random cameras? How is she hacking into those cameras looking at him? Maybe because he works for the same company, so they're keeping a tab on him or something? Look at that woman. She's like, what you doing here, white boy? What's this guy doing? Squats? Look at this dump. That city looked pretty nice, didn't it? This place looks like a dump. Those kids are like, what you doing here, white boy?
There you are.
Where are these cameras at? There she is. Ice Age. She looks like she's about to cry. Did I hear right that she can't feel emotions now or something? Or the emotions don't like, you know, spike around the way that a normal person would because their body doesn't, you know, produce all those different things that spike your emotions? Is it that she can't feel any emotions at all? We need to see a real synthetic because she's a hybrid. What is a... So where are the synthetics then? Because she's a hybrid.
What did the robots say yesterday?
They walked up to him. I thought they were about to start a fight. They looked like they were about to do something. That shit from outer space is about to crash into an entire city. Why didn't that cyborg on board... Is that what's about to happen?
So we're stuck with you.
She looks like she's about to punch him in the face. God damn. What the fuck? Call it in. I guarantee you better get in line. This ship just landed in the middle of the city. It crashed into like these 3 big towers. I guarantee you there are people calling it in. What the hell? Why didn't that cyborg dude direct it to like the Sahara Desert or something? They were out in space. They were even past the moon. Did the alien mess up the trajectory or something to where he couldn't do that? I'm gonna tell you now, none of these people really look like they're in whatever this is. The army, the Marines, whoever they're supposed to be. This redheaded black chick and Joe. I thought Joe was like a pizza driver. They says, nah, he works with guns and stuff. I guess. Maybe some of these guys right here do. I will say the effects look good. The ship crashing looked cool. It didn't look cheap. They're putting money into this. Look at this guy. He looks like a pizza delivery guy. I've enjoyed a few of the tracks. I mean, they're not mind-blowing. The editing is so strange so far, though. Some of the shots and the way they're zipping around. He looks just so bored in every scene. This guy, Joe, he's just so over it. He's like, I don't want to be here. Damn. Well, they got this going good. I was worried that they're like out of this whole city, this one van of soldiers would show up, but no, it looks like they got the whole army out there and all these people and stuff. Looks legit.
Medic 10 to the right.
It's odd that Joe is just so casual about everything, isn't it? Something's going on with him. Is he a medic?
That way. Green. That way. Follow me.
So they're search and rescue. They're like firefighters, basically. But they have guns. She does not like him. She's been mean. I don't blame her now. I'm starting to get on her side. She walked over to him on that building like she was going to smack him in the face. Like she was just getting in this pose and stuff. I was like, what's going on here? This dude, Joe, does not care at all about any of this stuff. He's just out of it. He looks the way I do every time I have to clock into my job. Why do they have their guns out? They don't know about the alien. Why would they have their guns out right now? Why would they even have guns? Shouldn't they all just be like firefighters and first responders?
Search and rescue. Search and rescue.
This looks just like Joe's place. This looks exactly like the place Joe was staying at.
She goes all the way down.
So that's the ship. I mean, they saw it from the outside. Why does he look like that? Why is he freaking out? So what's throwing me off here, the two things that are just throwing me off ever so slightly are Joe's expressions. Like, I don't get his deal. It's like he's just so out of it right now. And then it looked like he just didn't care about any of it. And then he sees the ship, and then he has this look of just wonder and amazement and maybe fear in there. And it's like, why did you look at the ship like that? I mean, when you were walking next to it outside of the building, you looked like you couldn't care at all. So I'm struggling reading his expressions. And also, I don't know why they have guns. Why they're walking around here like they're in some kind of combat situation. They're pointing their guns everywhere. Like they're screaming search and rescue like they're looking for people who have been trapped under the rubble and stuff. But they're walking around with their guns aimed up at everything. So it's throwing me off. Because they don't know about the alien. They don't know about what happened. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe they could have said a line like, maybe space pirates got a hold of the ship and we need to go in armed or something. I don't know. Here's the guy with the blowtorch inside of his arm, the cyborg. This guy's fat. Why would you make a cyborg out of shape like this? The other dude from the Prometheus movies, who's like an excellent shape. You know, it made a lot more sense. This guy's got like a gut. Why would you make a cyborg? His emotions and everything are lining up because it's like this guy's a machine. Back to these idiots.
All right. Need you to put the...
Why don't you have kids?
I have kids, but I have a low sperm count.
Sperm.
Sperm. It's a funny word.
Isn't a sperm what?
What? Okay. Why would you say that? Isn't she like a kid? Like a 10-year-old kid? Like, it's weird already that she's in an adult body. It doesn't look like a lot of time has passed. Why would you say that? I don't have kids because I have a low sperm count. That's such a weird line. Because she's a kid in an adult's body. And she's acting like a kid. Okay. What?
Comes out of a boy and then goes into the girl's egg.
Yeah.
How old was she when she was teleported into this new body? Did she just move the TV screen with her mind? You can do that. I mean, I saw in the other room, it looked like she was touching him like a side screen. She's on the other end of the room. You can just point your finger and move it? Man, these are pretty advanced TV screens. How are all of these cameras focused on... God, I've already forgotten his name now. Is it Joe? Does, like, this film crew go around and just follow Joe?
But we have forces on the ground.
And keep this quiet until we know the damage.
We can do it.
And the ship?
A deep space research vessel loaded with who knows what. I think that's ours now.
I said we can do it.
Why is the ship his now? I don't get it. What did I miss? I'm trying to follow this along. Okay.
Sir, we're fast. We're strong. We don't break. Rescue people, clean up.
The brother from her old life, he's a medic with the tactical unit.
So he is a medic. Okay. I thought so as much.
They're inside the tower.
I am human.
That was some... alright. Interesting CGI there.
Send them. Let's see how they handle the stress.
So they're not first responders.
No, they're not. They're children. I don't even get this whole setup. It's such a, like, a lot of Peter Pan references here going on. She's Wendy. He's calling them the Lost Boys. This guy looks like Peter Pan. I don't understand how he's a genius. And, you know, her motivations are clear. It's like, oh, I'm like a little kid, but I've woken up in a brand new body and I have superpowers. My brother thinks I'm dead, but apparently this camera crew is following him around the world and I can keep track of him. And because he's on every television screen. And so she wants to go save him. That her motivations are clear there. But why would Mr. Young Billionaire Trillionaire Genius wanna... He says he wants to track their emotions. He wants to track how they deal with stress. I would imagine not too well. I mean, he doesn't know about the alien though. From their perspective, all he would see is just a ship. But the part I don't get is, why does he saying it belongs to them now? They're way the hell out in this Neverland Island or whatever. That ship crash landed in the city.
You'll watch them? And they can follow orders, I mean.
Sir, yes, sir.
How do you expect them to follow orders? They're just kids. They're like 10-year-old kids. Look at this guy's face says it all. He's like, what the f... And this guy's acting has been something else too. I can't put a read on this guy. I'm thinking he's some crazy lunatic psycho just by some of the facial expressions he's making. But right now, this face is the way I'm feeling. Like, what is going on? Why did... Did you see that look? Alright, this guy's growing on me. We gotta rewind that and play that one more time. Look at this.
Sir, yes, sir.
That was a funny look. He's like, BS. That was funny.
See?
I don't understand.
Off you pop.
This young genius. These young genius types, like this Lex Luthor from BVS, I can't stand them. So she's gonna go fight the aliens. God damn. What is that attached to on her back? Are they not gonna give her gear? She just ripped a sword off? Those things don't look like that. They have another little piece of plastic at the end that you kind of grab as a handle. I know it's like the paper cutter thingy-majiggy. You see them in like art classes and stuff. They don't just rip off and become samurai swords. What did she just put it to on her back? She doesn't have a holster for it. They're not gonna give her like a gun and like a uniform? These are all the other misfit children, right? And the adult bodies? What's going on with this guy? It looks like he has incredible diarrhea. Also, she just dragged all of them into this. I wonder what they're gonna say about that.
It was scary.
This is weird, man. Having, you know, thinking that, like, they're all adult bodies, but they're like 10-year-old kids, man. This is so, it's weird, isn't it? I guess that's the vibe they're going for, just this very awkward, creepy kind of situation going on here.
We got a life or death spaceship crash. Rescue mission.
Seriously?
The track in the background sounds good. Again, it's not mind-blowing, but it's not bad. You know, I like the atmospheric stuff. You know, the music is it's not horrible. So this guy, they must have been doing something like illegal. I don't know. I guess. I mean, it all looked legit to me. They're a research vessel. Even one of these search and rescue guys mentioned, he's like, yeah, I think it's one of Wayland's or whatever it's called, research vessels. But if that's the case, like, why is this cyborg hiding from these guys?
He's been shot. 2 to the body, 1 to the head.
What the hell is that? It's one of these alien bugs that got loose. You didn't feel that thing? Man, I'd be like,
Don't turn around. Slowly. Weapons on the ground.
The moment he said don't turn around, I would have immediately turned around. It's weird because there's no reason for him to be hostile towards these guys that we know of. None that they would know of. So for them to suspect that he had a gun on them, I guess they don't fully know the situation that's going on here.
On the floor, back to the pipe. Where is Cavalier?
Who?
With Julian, how the fuck would I know?
That was funny. How the F would I know, man? Oh, man. That was funny. I don't know if they intended for that to be funny, but that was funny. I think he may have been asking about one of those, one of the big 5. I don't remember their names. I don't even know the dorky one who looks like Peter Pan. What was his name again? Moving to track the fugitives?
Brother, come on. I'm not your brother.
Dang. Racist. He's gonna be called a coon by the black community. Man, you can't do that. He's an Uncle Tom at this point, cyborg or no. Man, I'm not your brother. The other dude, who sounds like a British bloke, just said he's a cyborg. Is that the end of the episode? No. Is that Joe?
Yeah. Coagulation.
Something just moved up there. This dude, man. So the guy's been dead a week?
Wait, why did the ship crash?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Why did the ship crash? How come no one knows that? Like, I thought the cyborg dude or someone would have sent like this in and been like, hey, this is bad. Why did the ship crash? Answer that. Riddle me that, Batman. Are they not going to answer that? She asked Joe. Why would he know? How come none of them know? Is that the music, or is there some chick in the hallway around here going, ha 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 ha? That's a weird. I was praising the music tracks throughout this, but I don't know. Let's listen.
Hey!
That was the bad music track. Ha 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 ha. That's something that you play at the very beginning or at the very end when the credits are rolling of an episode. You know, and the mic drops and the thing cuts to black. That's what you play then. You don't play that in the middle of a scene like that. That was weird.
We're in here!
Why did you need to zoom up on that guy's mouth like that? I'm being so nitpicky, but still.
Let me get my knife.
What?
Something's on me.
What do you mean something's on you?
It just crawled in his ass.
Fucking bit me! Stand up! Oi!
Damn.
Oi!
That thing got an all-you-can-eat buffet. That guy just drained him alive. That bug. Man. Did you guys know that for most of the people watching YouTube videos, only a small percentage of those people are actually subscribed to those channels? But subscribing is really quick and easy. All you have to do is first to make a YouTube account, which is free, and then after that, go down to the video that you're watching, hit the like button, which goes a long way in helping out the algorithm, and then go over and hit the subscribe button. After you've hit the subscribe button, click the drop down arrow and click the option that says all, so that can notify you whenever a new video from this creator has dropped. Subscribing is free, and making a YouTube account is also free. It allows you to keep up with all of your favorite content creators, and of course it goes a long way in helping out my channel, and I really do appreciate it. So with all of that being said, back to the video. Where's her samurai sword? I don't get this guy's deal. Who is this guy? Like, is he her dad? I don't think so. And he doesn't think she's a human anymore. But then he's like, you can be whatever you want to be. Who is this guy? And he has all these weird looks. Like, he looks at her and he stares at her like she's some kind of monster. Maybe that's what they're trying to go for. Like, maybe he was the girl's daughter, but he's looking at this thing in front of him and he doesn't feel like it's his daughter anymore, and he just thinks that she's a freak or something. I don't know.
Used to be food, you know. Humanity. Your lives were short.
He refers to humanity as you. Is this guy a synth? Or is he a cyborg? He can't be human. He has some weird facial expressions.
You're born, you live, you die.
What the hell was that? Man, that's a weird scene. Why would he tell her that? Are we just going to move away from that? She doesn't have any response. She's not going to be like, why are you telling me this? Okay. Oh, they're all dead. That's the end. I thought there was going to be 8 episodes of this, but no, the ship just fell down. Everyone just died. Based off of the way this movie's been, or this TV show's been sliced up and edited up, I wouldn't be surprised. They just show everyone die.
My brother is not gonna die.
Of course he will.
Is this guy the bad guy or what? He's got to be like a cyborg. Like, he has no emotions or anything. I don't know.
Everyone okay? Old age. They all do.
What is this editing? Look at this. This is so weird. This back and forth, and then you have the scenes blending together. That's like B-movie stuff right there. I thought the table scene was fine. You know, when they're showing the kids transitioning and stuff into adults. God, is that... Don't tell me that's the metaphor they're going for in this. Don't tell me that this whole thing is like some trans metaphor or something. But I thought that scene was fine.
No. I'm gonna save him.
What? Yeah, you know, I've been praising the music choices and the tracks throughout most of this episode, and the tension and like the tracks that they've been playing. That's 2 in a row now that have sucked. I mean, you play that weird track of da 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 da, you know, and at that scene when they're walking through the ship, and then you play this rock song at the end. That doesn't fit at all. That doesn't fit the tone of this entire episode at all. Why would you play this at the end? I mean, it's a great song, but that doesn't make any sense. I wonder if there's anything else. No, that's the end of it. What are my overall thoughts on this first episode? Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, I thought it was interesting. There's some setup of stuff. I have no idea who anyone is, except, what was the girl's name again? Alice? Or Wendy? It was Wendy. So we know Wendy. Don't know who the psycho guy is that I guess is her dad. Then there's the boy genius who's, I guess, Peter Pan. The whole mission to send them on this to rescue doesn't make any sense. To test their stress, that seemed like a very stupid move to me. I mean, it seems like Peter Pan is just insane. He doesn't come across as a genius at all. Apparently, their entire organization's illegal of what they're doing with these kids. And so why would you expose them? Why not just stay on your Neverland Island? So that whole plot point of sending them out here, they're like little kids in the bodies of like superheroes. You know, it's like giving a kid a gun. You know, it's like, why would you... Okay, I guess you have to do that because only the kids, the brains, are the only ones that transfer. But you're going to send them into an active, hostile environment like this? A dangerous environment? And each one of them are probably worth like billions of dollars? I thought a lot of other stuff was okay. I don't get Joe. Joe seems odd to me. He seems like he just doesn't even care. Like he cares about nothing. Like he just has this look on his face like he feels like he's bored. He comes across as someone who looks like he's bored. And so there's that. Some of the actors, I don't know, it's just like, what is this person's deal? You know what I mean? I liked a lot of the effects. I thought the show looks nice, the first episode. Let me know in the comments if you want me to keep watching. I think I'll check out episode 2. I think I'm interested enough to see what happens in episode 2. I am. I don't think the episode here was bad. I don't think it was particularly great. I liked some of the music choices, and then they fumbled the ball at the end, and I didn't like that. Back to the visuals. I thought all the visuals actually looked pretty decent. I don't remember anything particularly that stood out to me that looked really bad. The plot's all over the place so far, though. It seems like there's a lot of setup, and it feels a bit choppy. You know, you got these different groups and this world they're trying to set up, and you know, you have the survivors, the one survivor, the cyborg, who's on this mission of something. I guess, I don't know who he works for. I guess he works for Peter Pan. And then you have the kids and stuff. And then you have this group of search and rescuers that are going through them all and stuff. I don't know about any of those people. They're all dying. Didn't know about any of the other people who first died. I thought, you know, the first people who died, I was like, all right, well, cannon fodder, I guess. But you would use that in order to set up the monster. Show us the monster. Show us the alien killing them and how powerful and fast and fearsome he is. But no, they all just die off screen. So it's like, well, then what's the point? I mean, are you gonna... what are you gonna do with it? I guess you don't, you know, it's fine. But I'm not really invested into anyone right now. I don't really care about any of these soldiers dying. Or, you know, the guy getting the blood sucked out. Joe is just... he's off-putting. He's like, what's this guy's deal? The most interesting person right now is the weird guy, who I think is the dad of Wendy. Because I don't know what... he's got to be like a cyborg or a synth or something. He's the most interesting because of his facial expressions. He makes these facial expressions that are just strange. The cyborg's kind of interesting, but he's a cyborg, and it's like, what have you been programmed to do, dude? And why do you have a flamethrower in your arm? But alright, we'll see how the second episode goes. But, you know, I don't know. I'm being very critical, and I'm that way more and more. Ironheart has destroyed my soul. But maybe the show could win me over. I think that this first episode, it's a bit clunky. I'd say it's a bit clunky. But there were some nice shots. It is set up somewhat, and I kind of want to see what they're going to do with it. So I'm interested enough to see the second episode. Those are the only two out right now, so we'll see. And I'll watch and review that second episode. I'd love to know what you guys think, though. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It helps me out a lot. I do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell icon. And that's going to be it for this first episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great freaking day.